Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today it's time for my team career. So we will be creating our own team. So owner driver. So basically we are the owners of the team, as well as we are the driver, one of the driver of the team. So let's move on to this creation of my team. So we are going for the full season. So that would be 20 races currently. The 3 races are not yet available in the game. So it will be 20 only, not 23. So let's see. We'll go to the full season or custom season. So, but better I check for custom season. But how it looks. So we can choose 20 races here, 16 or 10 races, and based on that, we can have the season. So I'm just looking at all the circuits first, so that I'll just get used to it. So the missing tracks actually are Imola as well as Portuguese Grand Prix, and then the new circuit, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We have also Canadian Grand Prix, which got cancelled recently. So yeah, in the game it is still there. But I think Turkish Grand Prix is scheduled. But anyway, moving on to this, I think we can select this special feature in my team. So we can select the world drivers. Like as you can see, Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, Jenson Button, Alan Prost, and Nico Rosberg, and Coulthard, as well as Felipe Massa. So we can choose any one of them normally for our my team car as a second driver. So let's see how it goes. So we just move on. So to the my team creation, some basics, some hints how to create my team. So it is similar to F1 2020. So there's not much difference. So we just have to wait and see what are the options, new options maybe.
My team.
And
here you'll
listen to him.
experience the world of Formula 1, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
So we have to choose an avatar for ourselves, I think, and also the name and all these things, the nationality. Yeah, so we will choose normally the same avatar which we used to have it in F1 2020 or 2020 my team career. So same avatar we will use. I think it should be available, which closely resembles myself. Yeah, so this is the one, and we will go with him. So now we have selected, I think we have to select the country. So as usual, India. So we will select the Indian flag, and then after this, I think we have to select our name. So let's do that. So myself, Manoj Kumar. So we'll just type in the first name and the last name, and then we get to select our audio name. So which we have something called Kumar. So that's the only thing we can choose. We don't have the first name, which is okay. We will choose the second name as my name, yeah, Kumar. So which will be told by the commentator David Croft every time he mentions me. Yeah, so we have to select the initials. So as usual, we will select GMK. So yeah, and then we will move on to the audio name selection. So we have to select Kumar. That's the only thing which suits our name, nothing else. Okay, so let's choose audio name here. Kumar. There are a lot of names. I think they could add many more. Yeah, but Kumar is the one which we can choose, nothing else. Yeah, there it is. So we'll just select. I just want to see if any new any new names are there which suits our name, but
Kumar.
nothing. So we have to go for Kumar. And then after that we have to select driver number. So we will just go with the twin numbers. So most of the things are taken by the current driver. So we'll go with 66 or 88. So I think I will go for 66. That would be nice. Let's see. So what do we choose? 88 or 66? So I think I'll go for 66. And then yeah. So we'll that's the selection of characters. So now we can choose clothes and also emotes. So we just have to choose right combinations of helmet, the suit, as well as the gloves. Yeah, so I think I am going for this yellow one with the black colored things. I think that could suit. Other things are similar to Breaking Point storyline. So the above three ones resembles Hayden Jackson and Devon Butler, as well as Ackerman. So Casper Ackerman. So it is given as a deluxe edition only. And then we can choose anything. I think I'll choose. I don't choose those things because we will not get the sponsor details in that, so we just have to go with the ones which are normally used, where we can get the sponsor details. So I'm just looking at it. I think I'll go for this yellow one. I think this one is more contrast and more colorful, I would say. So we'll just go with the same combination for everything, and then we can choose the poses for the display. I think so which poses would suit. I think I'll just go with the normal poses. I think these are the normal poses, and then as the game progresses, I think we will unlock more and more. So and then this is the podium emote. So whenever we win a race, I think this is what happens. This is what he does before the trophy ceremony, I think. So we'll choose this one, maybe, yeah. And then this is a new feature added in F1 2021. So as soon as we win, I think this is what they will say after the win. So we'll just go with the so for time being, I think we will see. I don't think how many races I could win
now let's
in my team, because basically my team will be the least best car. So in the
what name would you like to give the team?
Formula 1 2021 at least, because we are the new entrant, and we will not be as competitive as others, because we have to develop a lot, and that is how it is. We will just start from zero, and then maybe aim for the championship in 2 or 3 years. That's the aim here.
Now,
so I'm just creating the team after my son. So
primary sponsor,
and then we will choose the sponsor. So basically we have to choose we have to consider two things here. So we have to go for the goal bonus as well as the weekly income. So weekly income is especially very much needed, because this will give you the option to increase your
goal bonus
factory. So the different specs in the factory, so upgrade the factory. So basically we have to choose both, so goal bonus as well as weekly income. So basically that's one thing which we have to make sure. So signing bonus is also very important, because this gives you the opportunity to select the engine as well as the teammate for yourself. So basically I think Xenon Dynamics would be the right choice. So we'll get a nice goal bonus of 4.3 million, as well as weekly bonus of $268 to $268,000. Also we will get a 4.5 million signing bonus. So that would be nice. And I think we have to select the engine. I think we have to see which engine is better, and then we will choose accordingly. So there are 4 engine manufacturers here: Renault, Honda, Mercedes and Ferrari. I don't know what Ferrari is costlier. I think even though the reliability of Mercedes is less, Ferrari is costlier. So I think I'll go with Honda here, so which is cheaper option, which is not better than Mercedes, but it is better than other manufacturers. So we will not be anyway competing against Mercedes here, so we'll just go with the second best Honda engine. So durability is better than Mercedes, so yeah, that would be the right option. And then here we will get the teammates to select. I think these are the options which are given. I thought we will get the options for my team icons which we used, but I don't see them. Maybe they also cost some money, which is more than 4 million or 5 million, so which we don't have currently. So that's the reason. I think this guy is explaining what are the new stats, so we'll listen to it.
Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Focus represents the driver's current form and state of mind. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Okay, so there is a new stat here called focus. So focus will represent how focused you are in the race. So if it is low, that means overall rating will be affected. If it is high, that means you perform better to max level of your rating. So I think I'll go with Schwarzman here, Robert Schwarzman. I think he is better rated compared to others, and slightly more costlier than others, but it is okay. I think we can afford it. So that completes. And then we can just confirm settings and then move on to the My Team factory. I think after this, I think we have to select the livery. So yeah,
and don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
So basically this is what we have, current options. So this suits my livery, which currently I have the suit and all the things, but it is more towards brighter color. I think I will choose something which is in darker shade. I think that would be nice. These are the things which we cannot choose, because those things we cannot edit any colors, as well as we cannot add any sponsors. So we will choose the ones which we can edit, as well as we can choose the sponsors here. So this one I felt it is pretty good, so it is decent, with two color black and then light green strips. So that would be a nice visually attracting livery. So basically I didn't like the purple, but the overall fitting is nice, so maybe I'll change the purple to the one which we have currently suited, so yellow. So then that would match perfectly, and yeah, that would be the one I will choose here. So a bit yellowish. So yeah, these are the three colors. It looks fantastic, at least from this point of angle. We just have to see how it looks in the actual race. So after selecting the livery, I think we can choose the sponsors here. So yeah, that would be the option to select. Yeah, so currently we have only one sponsor, so Xenon Dynamics. I think it's already there, so we just go for the stickers here. So this is a new thing added. I think we can choose one among them. So we'll just choose whichever is nice. So I think maybe which one to choose, we'll just choose for the first race, maybe a tribute to Michael Schumacher, and we will choose that. Or maybe we can choose Engineer Insanity, whichever is fine, we can choose that. I think, yeah, we chose Engineer Insanity.
Last
so
but not least,
yeah,
we
that's
need to
about it.
consider our brand, our badge and team colors.
So finally we have to select the team badge, the logo. So we will choose the logo. I think we will choose something unique here, and let's see. We have to select first the emblem and then also the background. So we'll select the emblem first. So basically we will choose something which is unique, maybe an arrow or something, so which will be nice. And I've seen all the logos are similar to the previous one, so there is nothing new here. Maybe if I see something new, I think I'll add it. That would mark our brand. So finally we have selected the logo. So this looks cool, in my perspective, I think. Yeah, and that's about the badge selection. And then I think we have to select the team colors. So we'll just replicate the car colors here. So yeah, automatically we can do this. And then that's about the creation of my team. And then we have to go on board. I think we'll get a commentary, I think. So yeah,
You can
let's
go
wait.
back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Okay then, so off we go to team headquarters. We'll have a interview, I think, so with Will Buxton. So we'll just have an interview, and let's see what happens after that.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say. Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team? Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team? So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there? Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars? Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles? And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now? Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
So that was an interesting interview with Will Buxton, and also this is the first time we got side view and not
It's
the
important to
view
use the time between
with
races
only
to the
Will
fullest
Buxton. We
extent.
also were there
And
sitting
that's
next to
where
him.
these
So
activities come in.
this is a change compared
Manage
to F1
everyone's time
2020,
as
my team.
efficiently as possible to
And
maximize
now
the
we are
team's
into this
performance.
main menu of our career. I think we have to start few things, few activities in the timeline, and then which helps us push forward. And also you can see there are few things which we have to take care before the first race. And I'm just checking which one will suit better for our progress. So in this way, basically we can choose only two activities. So one 5-day or one 7-day or two 5 days. I think that's the only thing we can choose, I think. So we were going to more towards aero and chassis focus, as well as some initial campaign, so which will give us some resource points, and also as usual the email menu, so we will get some information, and also we will get to know about our colleagues, because we are the owner as well as the driver, so
This
we
is where you
control
can view
everything
our
from
current
this
facilities
section.
and the
So
effects they
basically
are
this is the
having on the
facilities.
business. You
So
can also
basically we are
invest
in
some of
spec
our cash into
1 and
upgrades for these
spec
facilities.
0 or spec 1, I think spec 0, yeah. So spec 1 in aerodynamics, because we answered in the press conference that we focus, or we have a better aerodynamics facility compared to others, so that's the reason we get specification 1. So other things are 0. So slowly we have to progress, as you can see in the menu. So we are I think almost in the bottom, so we are just quicker than Alfa Romeo has, as well as Williams, but too low down the order, so we just have to climb up the order, and then maybe one day we can win the
This is the driver
championship.
market.
Maybe not in the
From
first season,
here,
as you can
you
see.
can
I
see
told you, right?
pertinent
So it's, I
details
think
on every
we have to
driver
pay
in the
some amount
sport,
for the
compare them with
elite
each other,
drivers here.
and
So
add them
Michael
to your
Schumacher and
watches.
Ayrton Senna
When a contract
are the elite drivers,
negotiation
the
window
gold
rolls
class, and
around,
then Alan
this is
Prost. I
where
don't
you
know why
will
Alan
approach
Prost
any drivers you
is
wish
in
to hire.
silver class, but anyway, Alan Prost, Jensen Brennan, as well as Nico Rosberg in silver, and David Coulthard and Felipe Massa is in bronze. So basically, I don't think we can hire them, any one of them, till currently. I think we have to wait till the mid-season. Maybe we can hire someone like Coulthard or Massa, but not the other guys, because we will not have enough money to hire them. So we just have to wait for the guys in the gold, so who are almost equivalent to Lewis Hamilton, I think. Yeah. So then this is the area where we can customize, so whatever we want, and then off we go. So we'll just proceed further. So before car reveal, I think we already seen the livery. I think it's just a showcase of how the car looks like. And this is how the new menu for the aerodynamics upgrade and all the upgrades looks like. So they have changed from the tree to that towards this more iconic stuff. So they will give us what exactly is going to be changed. This is a nice welcome change compared to the previous F1 games. So basically we will know what exactly we are changing in the powertrain department, chassis department, and as well as the aerodynamics as well as durability department. And also we can see how better we are compared to others and or how worse we are compared to others in the respective facilities. And then I'm just looking at what are the things we can upgrade. So basically we have spec 1 unit and spec 0 unit facilities. So basically we will have only one upgrade per facility, I think. So later on if we improve our facilities we will keep on increasing. So let's see the car reveal. Yeah, so basically we look like Bronze GP when they entered in 2009 without any sponsors. So same way, we are a new team here, so we have to showcase our skills as well as showcase in the on track so that we will get some sponsors, and then we get sponsors in the acclaim level. Based on the acclaim level, currently we are on 1, so we need to be 5, 10, 15 and 20 I think to get the max sponsors here. So we have only sign up sponsor Xenom Dynamics. Yeah, and then slowly we will get other sponsors as well. And then this is the first race, so Bahrain Grand Prix. It's not Australian Grand Prix as in previous seasons, so it's Bahrain Grand Prix is the first race in the F1 calendar in 2021. So we will go to that. So Bahrain Grand Prix, round 1 out of 20. So it's a career, my team career. So we'll be doing a lot of career modes from now on after the Breaking Point storyline, so which was epic. I think, and also with the first time we are getting some kind of a story mode in Formula 1 game, so it was nice. And also we got a nice ending towards the Breaking Point storyline. If you have not watched, please go and watch my Breaking Point chapter 1 to 16. And moving on to this, I think a bit different screen here compared to the old ones, I think, but not much difference. So we have practice 1, 2, 3 and then qualifying and the race. So, and then I think we have to select few settings here, I think, with respect to the career mode and as well as career settings. And then the rest of the settings are similar to the previous games. And we can just go to the settings here. So we'll just go to the simulation settings and then career settings. So career settings basically I have most of the things on, and then I think we just want to increase everything here, so we'll just keep away from default, so where we get a bit lesser things compared to the increased level of performance. So basically increased AI, increased acclaim rate, and also the resource rate, everything will boost our car to the top of this chart. So that's what we are aiming for. So as soon as possible we just have to be the #1 car and then win championships. That's the aim here. So, and also we have something called fault frequency here, so it's a new thing. So basically fault frequency means the number of faults which we get during the race. So for example, maybe in qualifying we'll get some leak, some oil leak or some other things. How often it should happen? So basically if it is off means that never happens, but if it is standard or low, high, I think it happens as frequently. So we'll go with the standard setting, so that would be the optimal here. So, and now it's time for simulation settings. So basically we will go to 102, so it's an ultimate difficulty. So 101 to 110 is ultimate difficulty, and we'll just use 102 as in previous cases. And then this is a new thing, I think, surface type, maybe realistic or simplified. I think it's when you go out of the track, maybe in grass or gravel, how fast you can come out of it. Maybe if it is realistic, I think it will be pretty slow, and maybe the chance of pinning out is more. And if it is simplified, I think you can come faster. And other things, I think car damage, this is a new type, I think, car damage rate. I think even if you select the standard damage, I think simulation will give you how often or how fast your car gets damaged, and how frequently or how fast you feel the difference between the performance. I think that's the thing. And the tire wear, as usual, will go always with the surface. I think it's pretty hard if you go with the carcass temperature. And that's it, guys. I think we will go with the qualifying now. Yeah, so we have practice sessions. I think I would have done the practice sessions already, and then we just have to go ahead and do the qualifying. So qualifying one, guys, so we just have to see how well we do in the qualifying. I don't have much expectations here. So it's the first race of our My Team career, as also as a new team. It's the first race, first qualifying session. So we just have to wait and see how fast or how far we can proceed. Like, we will exit in qualifying 1, or we will proceed to qualifying 2 as well as qualifying 3. Qualifying 3 is very, very optimistic. Maybe qualifying 2 we can try, but let's wait and see what would be our position. I am expecting not more than P17, because our car may not be that great, and usually this car is a quite draggy car, so I don't expect much, especially in the first race. Maybe after a few upgrades, I think we should be competing for top 10 or something. But anyway, let's see. Currently we are in 50% mode, 50% race mode. That means we will have exactly 50% of the laps to cover. So that would be around 30 laps, I guess, in Bahrain. And we are actually faster than the previous lap. I think our previous lap was not a great one. So, and this is a lap we have to prove, and I think we are green in both the sectors, but we don't have the correct delta here, because the previous lap was very, very slow lap. So maybe we have to beat Russell, I think. Yeah, so we are P17. That means we are out of the qualifying. So our teammate is P15, so we are P17. I think we did not beat Schumacher there. I think that's not a good qualifying, but anyway, it's not the points you won in qualifying. I think it's the race where you win. I think Lewis Hamilton is the fastest, and Sergio Perez is second. Danny Ricciardo is third. Lando Norris is fourth. Where is Max Verstappen? I don't see him anywhere in the. I think he's eighth. I don't know. Maybe it's other way around. I think in the game, Max Verstappen actually acting like a Perez, and Perez is acting like a Max, and also same for McLaren drivers. Anyway, moving on to the race, we'll listen to the commentary from David.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Vettel, Stroll, Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher, Kumar and George Russell, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay guys, so we are into the first race in My Team career season 1, and as a new team, Chris Dev F1 team. So we are the driver, we are the owner, and let's see as the 5 lights illuminate, and then off it goes, and then away we go. So we have to get a great start. yeah, we got the great start. We overtook Schumacher there. So if I see if my teammate is outside and we are in the inside, so maybe we can get some positions here. So yeah, as usual, we'll dive bomb and then gain some positions here. So someone went off there, and then there is a safety car. So virtual safety car is installed here, and then the safety car. Okay, full safety car is deployed. Maybe something happened there. As I see in the minimap, there are many cars stuck there. I think maybe something happened. Someone crashed into it. I think. Yeah, I think in this year's game, I think AI does a lot of mistakes. So let's see what happened there. I saw something happened here. I think someone in the Haas lost the front wing. Yeah, and in the background I can see some mini cars have stopped. I think that's the reason they went from virtual safety car to full safety car, and then not even one corner. I think first corner we got a safety car, and then safety car was there for till lap 3, and then I think in this lap it is coming into the pit lane. So off we go for racing again. I think we got better exit there, and I think Stroll was slower because you're not supposed to overtake till the finish line, and then we got a nice overtake King from Stroll. I think he was caught napping, and then we have someone in Vettel. We don't have a straight line speed, that is sure, because we don't have the car, and maybe we can also dive down here so that we can overtake few cars here. So, and then again there is a caution, I think some yellow flag, and then there's nothing much harm done there. So off we go. So this is the first lap we are getting racing here, and we are in P6. So guys, that's around 10 places already we gained. So we started from P17, and we gained a lot of positions there. So moving on to lap 4, I think there was only defending happening. I think Vettel, as you can see, Vettel is in soft tires, and we are in medium tires, so we are definitely slower. So I'm just hugging the inside line. So as you can see, the Vettel is very fast in the straight line, but I don't think he has I mean, he cannot overtake me because I have the inside line here. So purely defending. I think Bottas and Perez will go away from me because they have the faster car, and I am just holding these other faster cars behind me, just pushing my car in the right places, and then hoping they don't have the juice to overtake me in the straight line. So they have plenty of power with the DRS, especially DRS, but I think we just have to keep our line, position our car perfectly, and then hopefully they don't overtake, or we just overtake back in the braking zone by braking as late as possible, and see if I can hold P6, position 6. Position 6 would be nice. I think I made a mistake here. As you can see, I think Vettel saw the opportunity and overtook us. Maybe I'll squeeze him to the left as far as I can, but yeah, I think we just have to hold him. I lost a lot of time. Let's see how it happened. We just have to replay, and even Ricciardo was just pouncing on me. So we don't have the pace at all to keep these guys behind, but somehow we are managing. But that's how the race going to be. I think we have still 24 laps to go, and this is how it will be, I think, for the rest of the race. I think we just have to hold these guys so that we finish in a point scoring position. So position 6 we are in. I think the ones who are in front of us, I think they are in 2 stops, but we are in 1 stop, so that gives us an advantage when they pit. I think we should be able to lead the race. I think they should be pitting in lap 6 or 7, I guess, and when they do, I think we will be leading the race. So that would be a great news for us. I think as you can see, moving on to lap 8, I think there's not much happening. We just had to defend. We kept defending. I think people who are in front, as you can see, they are already pulled away. So 11 seconds. I think Vettel and all other guys stopped. So that's the reason I have a breathing space between myself and Sainz. But Sainz surely will catch us, that's for sure. But we are still getting the green sectors here, so we are not losing the pace. We have the pace, but that pace is not matching towards the front runners. So as the front runners is going for the pit stop, I think we are in position 6 now. So I think Norris pits, Hamilton pits. I'm not sure who else is there in the pit lane. I think 2 guys or 3 guys. I think even maybe Verstappen has pitted. So that's it. I think we got personal best lap, and also we are in position 3, as you can see. So now the game on. So now the guys who are in behind us, I think they will be in attack mode because they have to stop one more time than us. So it will be now the equal footing for us. So the guys who are in behind us who stopped will have to stop again. And I think myself, Tsunoda and Alonso, I think we have only 1 stop. We have not stopped yet, so but we will have only 1 stop to go. I think we will stop somewhere around lap 13 or lap 14. and I think by the time Hamilton and other guys will try to overtake us, but we just have to defend as long as possible before our own pit stop, so that maybe we can hopefully be in front of us, but that is not possible at all. I think we cannot hold Hamilton, both us or anyone here, but we can still hold Tsunoda, Alonso, and some guys like Ricciardo, maybe Norris. We can also hold them, but anyway, we don't know what happens. We just have to wait and see. So it's a long race. Still we have 20 more laps to go, and we can also expect some safety cars, yeah, because we have increased the safety car frequency, so that means that we can expect more safety cars. So yeah, just waiting for it. I think maybe we can gain some positions, or maybe we can get a free pit stop in the safety car itself. So we just have to wait and see. Maybe that would help us. So we just have to check what would be the full update. And this is the lap, guys. So this is the lap where we get position 1, so P1. So we are not making any mistakes. We are getting personal bests after personal bests, and I think now we are leading the race. And Tsunoda and Alonso is 2 and 3, and Schwartzman, our teammate, is in P4. So it's not like we are leading the race in a miracle. Even our teammate is P4. So that shows that the one stop is stronger than the two stops. But anyway, we have to wait and see how Hamilton and others progress through here. I think they will be charging down the field, and then maybe they will overtake Gasly, Schwartzman, Alonso and Tsunoda within a span of 2-3 laps. Yeah, I think I can see them in the mini map. They are pretty close to the field. I think they are right behind Gasly. That's what I see. But I think they will overtake Gasly within this lap maybe. And also it's a bit difficult to overtake the AI in this track, because I think they will, once they stuck behind them, they will stuck behind them because of the DRS train. But anyway, I think the cars which were in front of Hamilton are a bit slower, pretty slower I would say. So I think it will be easy for them to overtake. Let's wait and see. And moving on to this lap 10, I think we have a few more laps to go before our own pit stop. I think I think this is the time where I'm losing a lot of grip. As you can see, I'm not getting any personal bests, but I'm getting all red sectors. So as you can see, Hamilton has overtaken Gasly here, so he's just charging, and that too in a soft tires in the fastest car. So I think he will just catch us within 1 or 2 laps maybe. Yeah, that would be the I think that would be Hamilton's goal. So he should catch us and pass us, and then maybe he has to stop again. So then it will be equal footing, and Hamilton has no worries. But I think he will catch Schwartzman in this section and maybe pass here. So he's only half a second slow behind Schwartzman, and he's only 3.5 seconds or 3.9 seconds behind us. So he's very, very close. So he has caught the gap a lot faster than we expected. So he was already leading the race. I think he was around 15-16 seconds ahead of us when he stopped. So you only had around 10 seconds to catch. I think you will lose around 20 to 25 seconds when you stop, you go for the pit stop. But anyway, so we'll see whether Hamilton overtakes Schwartzman here. So I have a buffer. I think I have a buffer of 2.5 seconds to Tsunoda, but as the laps progresses, I think I'm losing the grip in the tires and I'm losing the time. But I think same goes for Tsunoda as well as Alonso. But it is a good thing. I think we are actually slower. We are in the slower car compared to Tsunoda as well as Alonso. But we are able to manage the gap. So that is good actually. To be frank, because this is the first time I'm playing my team career, especially in Bahrain. But yeah. Moving on to lap 14, I think as you can see, Hamilton has overtaken Tsunoda and is just right behind us. And I think this is the time for me to come to the stops and hopefully expect something here. But I don't think anything I can expect, because I have to go to hard tires. But Hamilton will have soft tires, so he will put lap after lap, faster laps. And then for me, I think I don't know, maybe P5 or P6. I think that would be the best outcome of this race. I think Schwartzman also came in the same lap. I think that ruined his that will ruin his race. I don't know why it happens, but it happened. But coming out of this lap 15, as you can see, I'm in position 9. So, and now this is the race to the end. I think we have Sainz, who has overtaken us, but I think he has to stop again, and Leclerc is also has to stop, but we have come just right in front of Alonso. So Alonso will go to the end along with us, I think. But the guys who are in front of us has to stop one more time. So, and this time I think both Hamilton and Bottas were just right behind us, so they will just pull away and then stop and then come in front of us. So we cannot catch Hamilton as well as Bottas, but maybe we can catch others when they do the pit stop. Maybe we can overtake Norris as well. So Norris was in the third position, I think, along with Perez in P4, maybe Max in P5, and then Vettel, Stroll, Sainz. I think that would be the guys who are in front of us. And I don't know, I think my car feels very heavy and very draggy, as well as very understeery because of hard tires. So we don't have any pace in this tires for sure, and that's the reason I think Leclerc is catching us. Leclerc is in medium tires, and Alonso is also catching us. He's 2 to 3 tenths quicker than us in this lap, I think. I'm not sure whether we can hold Alonso here. I think Alonso is a threat to us. I think he is the one who I have to watch for. And Leclerc anyway is going to stop, so it is not a threat, at least for now. So we have 14 laps to go, and the guys who are in front of us will stop and will come back. So moving on to lap 18, as you can see, I think the people are in front of us stopping. I think Leclerc is going for the stop, and Alonso has caught us. As you can see, Alonso is just a second behind us, so he'll be in the DRS range, and I should be watching him. So yeah, so lap 19. So we have 10 more laps to go after this, and we are in position 5. As you can see, I'm losing a lot of grip because of that. I'm getting a snap of oversteer there, but yeah, and Tsunoda is also catching us. So yeah, the thing is, we were maintaining the gap towards Alonso in the medium tires, but we were not able to do the same thing in hard tires. Maybe our car is not suited for hard tires. Yeah, that we have to wait how it goes. So maybe we have to just hold Alonso as long as possible. He has a faster car, definitely he has faster car than my team car, but we have the track position, so we just have to hold him and place the car in right area so that he will not overcut. Look at him, I think he has a lot of pace. That's the reason he's able to catch us like that, and he also has a DRS, so I'm just placing the car so that he don't overtake us, but I'm getting a lot of understeer, so that's the reason I'm losing a lot of time. I think this has given the opportunity for Sainz to pull away from us. So Sainz was around 4 seconds in front of us when we came out of the pit stop, but now he's around 7 seconds, and Bottas has overtaken him. So I think he will stop maybe in this lap or maybe in the next lap. Yeah, but I think once he stops, we will be in the position 4, so which is very good for us, but we have to hold it. I think Sainz and Norris are in stop. Maybe Norris is just now coming out of the pits. Maybe we will see the opportunity. Maybe we can overtake him. But Alonso, look at Alonso. He's just catching us. So there goes Norris and Alonso, and then he's just, both of us are in proximity with us. I mean very close, but I think we overtook him, and Norris has overtaken Alonso here. So yeah, I think maybe if we have saved for one more lap, I think, but Norris has very superior pace compared to us, and also he's in a medium tire, so it will be a huge ask for me to hold Norris here, but I'm not concerned. If Norris overtakes, I just let him overtake, because there is no point of me holding him up and making my race go for a toss. And also he gives an opportunity for Alonso as well as Tsunoda and others to catch and pass me. So I just have to make sure that for the 9 laps we just have to do our own race and not to fight for Norris. We'll just try to defend, but as you can see, he has a lot of pace. He will definitely overtake us, but we will just give some fight, because we are racing here. We are racing for the position, so we'll just give some fight here, but not hard fight as compared to Alonso or whoever it is, because we are fighting with them, not with Norris, and Norris has a huge pace here. And as you can see, Mercedes will pull away from us, so there is no way we can stop. I don't know what happened to Perez and Max Verstappen. I think the 2-stop strategy for them was not a good strategy. I think that's the reason they are behind us, behind everybody. And look at Norris, I think he's 3 tenths, but I'm not giving any toe for him. That's the reason I'm moving, but it's perfectly fine because he's not alongside. But as you can see, he's just 2 tenths behind us, so that's the pace of him. He has a very good straight line as well as DRS, so in this section also he has DRS, so I'll have to block him. So I'll go to the inside so that he'll try to go in the outside and try to overtake me, but outside overtaking is pretty tough here, so there is no way he can overtake us. So that's how the positioning of the car you have to do to maintain the position here. So P3, so we are in P3, so we are in podium positions. So I mean, it's the first race of our My Team career with a 8th best car, and we are in podium position. So how wonderful it is. We just have to wait and see for the next 8 laps. Can we hold Norris and Alonso? So that would be the aim here. So moving on to lap 22, I think Norris is half a second behind us, so it gives us a breathing space. So that would be nice, and also the threat minimized. I think some yellow flag here and something happened, I think. And there is a safety car. Oh my god, let's see what happened here. I think we had nice pace, and oh my god, I think it is Perez. I don't know who is that, maybe Perez or Max Verstappen has hit an Alpine, so it should be Alonso, I guess. So what happened here? So he's trying to overtake, and then suddenly he misjudged the braking point and hit Alonso there, and that's the end of the race for Sergio Perez. So I don't know what was Perez thinking there, so hitting Alonso, and I don't know what happened there. So did Alonso also retire? I'm not sure, but this is the opportunity, guys, and this opportunity maybe gives us an opportunity to go for the race win. Maybe, I don't know. This same thing we did in the last season 3 in My Team career in F1 2020. So we were in the same position, that we were in P3, and then suddenly a safety car came, and then we died down and overtook both Hamilton as well as Bottas, and then we held the position for another 4 laps. So maybe can we do this? We'll just have to wait and see. But this is in the F1 2021. I think Mercedes is even faster compared to our car, My Team car, I think. But we just have to wait and see. So as the racing resumes of the safety car, we are very close to Bottas. So we just went to in the inside, and then we made a clean overtake there. And then Hamilton is just too far ahead, so we cannot make the jump on Hamilton here. But anyway, we made the jump on Bottas. So we are in P2, guys. So from position 17 to position 2, I think it's a great achievement. But it's not over yet, guys. I think Bottas is in a Mercedes, so you'll have a quicker car. So as you can see, he's just looking at it. So looking on the inside in that corner, I don't know what is possible. There is no way he can overtake me there. But anyway, the position is kept for now. But he has a faster car, faster than all other guys except Hamilton. But Hamilton will just definitely pull away. So let's see how fast the Mercedes car is. So we'll just see almost the same pace Hamilton and Bottas will have. So maybe that will be how fast the car would be, Mercedes car would be. So we are now 2.3 seconds in the lap 25. So we started with around half a second, but now it is already 2.4 seconds. So that is 2 seconds a lap faster, maybe. That is the pace of Mercedes. So we'll just wait and see. So Bottas is just right behind us. We have 4 more laps to go after this, and then we just hope we can hold the position here. So Alonso is still there. I mean, Alonso is not retired, and Alonso is still there, still behind Verstappen there. And I don't know what happened. So Bottas tried to go inside, and then I think he gave up, and then he lost a lot of time there, and which gives an opportunity for Verstappen to attack him. Maybe I'm not sure, but we got a breathing space here. I think Verstappen has overtaken Bottas here. So, but Bottas has come back and again went back and again came back. So I think Bottas has hold his position. So now, as you can see, the Hamilton's is around 3 seconds ahead of us. So he gained around 6/10 in one straight itself. So yeah, that's the pace of Mercedes. I think he is just pulling away. I think Lando Norris is out of the race. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe he got some engine failure or some crash. We don't know. We just have to see what happened there. But anyway, moving on to our race, I think Bottas has again caught us. So we don't have the pace for sure. We don't have the pace to catch any of the Mercedes, but we have the track position, so we can defend. We will defend hard because nothing to lose for us. So we are a new team, and we are playing in 1 or 2 ultimate difficulty, and so which is very tough. Not tougher than 110, but it is definitely tough. As you can see, Bottas has overtaken us, so maybe we can dive down the inside. Yeah. We'll just squeeze him out to the outside, and we made a contact, but that was a very aggressive move from my side. We thought it's over, Bottas has overtaken us, but we came back with an aggressive move towards the inside, and then we just held the position here. So we jeopardized. Let's see how the overtaking happened here. So we just squeezed Bottas there, but yeah, so we just hold the position. We had the inside line here, so he had the pace, but he did not have the position there, so he had to back out of it. And then we survived for 1 more lap, and still is 3 tenths behind us, and the DRS is enabled from this lap onwards. So it will be pretty tough for me to defend here, because with DRS I think there is no way we can defend. But let's see, let's try. And I made a mistake there, so maybe this will hinder our progress. And then yeah, I just cut into both us. So yeah, nothing happened there. So moving on to this lap, I think Bottas is still there, but Verstappen has overtaken Bottas. So yeah, that gave the opportunity, that mistake from my side gave an opportunity for Verstappen to overtake Bottas, but not us. But Verstappen is also quicker than us, as you can see. He's just coming to overtake us. I don't know what happened here. Maybe we have some damage. That's the reason we are very, very slow. As you can see, Hamilton is 9 seconds ahead of us. So within a span of 2 laps, I think he has got to 10 seconds. So, and again, we definitely have damage. So that's confirmed. I think everybody is just bouncing on us. But I see nothing in the map actually, at least in the MFD, that doesn't show anything damaged, but we are sure something is wrong. But Bottas, I think something happened to him. So he just came into the inside. I mean, I think he lost his front wing, and he's going for the pit stop. I don't know. I mean, this ruins his race. And as you can see, Alonso is just went fast. I mean, went ahead of us. I think maybe we also have a drag here. I think this time I think we are playing in simulation damage, at least. I think that's the reason. Maybe our floor is damaged, but it is not being shown. Maybe it's a bug, we don't know. But we definitely have a slower car compared to the car we started. But I think this becomes harder and harder for us to defend. And as you can see, Russell is in P3. I think oh my god, Williams is also challenging for podium here. So the cars who are not at all on the pace, on merit, we are challenging for podiums here. So the one car is my car, and Alonso maybe has a quicker car, yeah, so he can challenge for podium. But Russell and our car is not at all in the top league. I think we are bottom-most car. So we are. I think Williams is the last best car, I think, and then Alfa Romeo, and after that we are in that chart. So the back markers, but. I think that's how it is. Maybe Alonso is also doing the same thing. As you can see, he has overtaken us. Maybe we can do the same thing we did for I mean, something happened there. So Russell also wanted to have a piece of me, but I just wanted to do the same thing what I did for Bottas and overtook Alonso here, but Russell came in between us and then he went off. I think, I don't know what happened. So I think we have a lot of damage, that's for sure. I think Vettel and Alonso both lost out to me because of making moves in not a good corners. So that's the reason I think they have lost their front wings and they went straight into the pit box. So this is the final lap, guys. So we have to wait. We have to just hold Sainz here. We have 1.5 seconds advantage over Sainz, and also Sainz has 5 seconds penalty. So I think that's it, guys. We can hold this for another one lap. So even though Sainz, if he overtakes, it's not a problem for me because we can keep that position. But Latifi, so George Russell and Latifi both are in, I don't know, both the Williams are in top 5. So maybe Ricciardo will overtake him for sure. I think Ricciardo will definitely overtake Latifi here. But I don't know, guys, why they wanted to go for the pit stop. Bottas, Alonso, Vettel, even though they lost a front wing, but they should be able to carry on. He had only 2 or 3 laps to go. So, but anyway, I think this is a AI mistake. They have did the mistake and then they paid that price because they cannot score any points. Sainz is just trying to overtake me, but it's not possible for him to overtake because I am defending here. I think Sainz is not a good overtake, at least in the game. If it was Leclerc, maybe he would have died down or something. But Sainz, I think, as you can see, is just behind me. He's not at all trying to look at the outside or look at the inside. But he tried here, but he could not overtake and he spun. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I think we have come as position 2, P2 from P17. I never expected this, but safety car helped us, and also some aggressive defending from us helped get this position. And look, Nicolas Latifi got the driver of the day. I don't know why. I mean, we came from P17. I don't know from where Latifi got the driver of the day. Anyway, celebrations for Mercedes, and after celebrations, highlights will follow, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. So we will continue with my team season 1 episodes. Please do subscribe and share, and I wait for more videos. Thank you, guys. Have a nice weekend.
And taking care of the car to reach the end.
and I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the drivers' championship. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes move to the top of the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.